Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at iOS 26 and see how it holds up on the iPhone 15. Now, there's a lot of things to keep in mind here. Number one, I did install the RC version, but I installed like every single version of the beta on these particular phones, which was actually kind of a ride. And the RC version itself, I did screenshot it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the size, but it was about 7 point something gigabytes on all my iPhones. So I would imagine it's going to be roughly around the same thing on this particular phone as well. Now, one of the biggest improvements they kind of threw in here was this new liquid glass design. So as you kind of start using this particular phone, you'll start to see this type of like liquid glass kind of stuff kind of look around and pop up all over the place. So depending on where you're at, it's going to be pretty visible. You can see right here, if I go inside of the music app, if you look at the very bottom, you can see that it'll kind of like show what's behind it as you're using it. It's something that's really cool. I think it's a really nice touch. I didn't like it at first, but now I actually like it a lot now that they've toned it down quite a bit. It's also going to be evident. There's also new app icons kind of all over the place too. So it is actually really cool. You can customize a lot of stuff within your phone now, which is actually really awesome. There's also a new app animation opening animation as well. So when you open up an app, it's kind of hard to tell, but when you use it, you'll start to notice the phone feels kind of more fluid and faster. And it is actually kind of crazy because you can see right here, it kind of like tosses the thing onto the display. And I do think it is actually a really nice thing that they kind of threw in there. So it's more evident on the bottom apps on the docks, but it is something that's actually really cool from that particular standpoint. There's also a new phone app UI you can kind of see in this particular situation as well. And also there's a new camera UI. So the camera app looks so much better. It looks significantly nicer than it did before. And that is also another really cool thing that they kind of threw in here. So you still get photos and videos and all those things at the bottom you can kind of scroll through. But it is a super nice thing that they just kind of threw in there too, because it visually looks so much better than it did before. There's also some new custom application stuff within iMessage as well. So if you go to iMessage, we now have the capability of sending out polls. So if you're in a group chat, you can send out a poll to somebody if you want to send them a poll. But you can also click on your name at the very top portion right up here, and you'll start to see a lot more things you can see here. So you can click on backgrounds if you want to change the background of that iMessage. You can click on links if you want to see all the links. And then with documents, if they sent any documents in the chat, you'll also see that here too. So they really changed up iOS, iMessages quite a bit instead of iOS 26. CarPlay looks so much nicer. The UI is a little bit nicer. Apple Music, App Maps, and Wallet also got updates. There's a new Apple Games application, which is also like kind of like a gaming hub. It shows you a bunch of stuff within your it shows you all the games within your phone. And you can go ahead and kind of, manage all your game stuff in one app, which again is actually a really cool thing to have. So I think it's a really cool update. I would still recommend waiting out until iOS 26 like 0.1 comes out or something like that, because I don't know if I would necessarily install this one, but that's kind of how I see this application or this update for the most part on the iPhone 15. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.